What's going on, everybody? Today we just got home from work. I should say I'm gonna jump in the car here and we're gonna head to Home Depot and grab a few things for a little project that I'm gonna work on, which I'll tell you about when we get back home. But first we're gonna run to the store and get some large contractor garbage bags. So we're gonna be doing some little bit of home construction tonight, and then we're gonna hopefully make some dinner later and hang out. Corey's gone for the weekend, so yeah, we're gonna do some manual labor around the house while she's gone. So just got back from Home Depot, back to the house, and unfortunately someone is not smart enough to remember to bring the key along with them. So yes, I locked myself out of the house. The key is sitting right inside the door, just around the corner, and since I was in a hurry to leave to go to the store, grab my camera, grab my shoes, got my phone, and forgot the key. So yeah. And like I said, Corey is out of town for the weekend, so I'm gonna have to get a hold of her, and hopefully her mom can come unlock the house and let me back in. Otherwise, I'm gonna be hanging out in my car until some other time, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, let's try to figure that one out, since I'm a genius. Okay, so thankfully Corey's parents live nice and close, and I was able to get a hold of them, and her dad came and let me in the house, so that was great. Unfortunately, I wasted a bunch of time by locking myself out of the house and having to wait around to be let back in, which was also slightly embarrassing, and I feel like an idiot for doing that. Hopefully next time I will not forget to grab the key. But now that I wasted all that time, I think it's gonna be time to make dinner first, and then I'll get started working on the basement. So tonight we're having potatoes and some ground beef. And there you have it. Dinner is served. We're gonna have a little bit of ground beef with some potatoes and spinach all mixed up in a bowl. Nice and simple. Don't really feel like doing anything too extravagant tonight. Plus my cooking skills aren't very good. So I'm gonna eat this up and then we can finally hopefully get to work. Now I'm down in the basement, sort of ready to get started. It's actually kind of late now. It's already almost 9:30, I think. So yeah. Project has been a little bit more delayed than I was hoping for, and now I'm starting to get tired, so not super looking forward to getting started to this right now, but I'm going to try to get a little bit done tonight, hopefully. I'll probably get up early and try to get a little bit more of this cleaned up and see how far we can get done before Corey gets home, because I'd like to have some progress made at least before she gets home tomorrow at some point, which I don't know when she's going to be home. So yeah, we're going to try to make a little progress down here. As you can see, she's already got a pretty hefty start to the project. So she started ripping out a whole bunch of these tiles, and then we've also got all these sections of wood here that are kind of holding up the old tiles. We're going to rip all that out too, because we're not going to need it anymore, because we're putting in a drop tile ceiling in this whole room. So yeah, I've definitely got my work cut out for me, so we're going to try to see if we can make a little progress and go from there, I guess. people, I think, get into projects like this, and once they finally start to get into it, they get kind of overwhelmed and realize that they might have bit off a little bit more than they can chew. I think it's kind of fun to get into projects like this because, one, I enjoy working on stuff like this, but you know, getting that feeling where you get into a project and you kind of get overwhelmed is almost a good thing. So I'm really glad that Korey decided to dig into this ceiling and start ripping stuff apart, because it's always a good learning experience when you dive in and it's kind of like, whoa, holy crap, this is a huge project, you know. But then you learn how to get through it, and you kind of have to continue on and figure out a way to finish it, which is always kind of cool. So, and really that satisfaction of the end result when you finally complete the project and you know you got this cool new space or this cool new appliance or whatever it is that you can say you did yourself. And I really enjoyed that feeling of being able to appreciate the work that you put in to be able to make something happen. So I'm excited that this project has taken place, although you know it is a little bit of a pain every now and then, and there's going to be a big mess to clean up here, and it's going to take a lot of effort to get it all done, but I'm excited for it, so let's keep at it. So I found a few issues we're starting to have with the lights now. Apparently these lights that Korey and her dad put up here were temporary. They're not the actual light fixtures that were put in. But as you can see up here, since they were basically screwed into these ceiling tiles that were ripping apart, they're not really supportive very well anymore. So what I did is I shut the lights off, and I found a little LED construction light upstairs that we're going to use to light this up, and we can take down the rest of the light fixtures in here so that we can get those tiles out of the way and so they don't fall on us. So I'm going to actually pull the light bulbs out of those, I think, and set them aside and then try to take them down so we don't end up wrecking the lights and making an even bigger mess.